Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to part 5 of What If Goku Met His Parents in Otherworld. And before we begin, hello, I'm OG Brown Nerd, and if you're a fan of Dragon Ball What Ifs, Marvel, DC, basically anything nerdy, then hit subscribe because I talk about everything. Now, Cell is still way more powerful than Android Raditz, but it's amusing. He hasn't had to use this much strength in a while, so he's gonna savor this battle. However, despite his words, he quickly grows bored and knocks Raditz down before getting ready to finish him. Goku, fueled by his desire to protect, steps in front of Cell and begins battling him. Vegeta, Bardock, and Gine join in as well. Goku and Vegeta transform into Super Saiyan, while Bardock and Gine go into Super Saiyan 2. While they battle, Gohan quickly grabs Raditz and flies him away to a safer distance. Raditz is so confused, asking why they're helping him, and Gohan replies, why'd he jump in to fight Cell? Cell has never seen the power of Super Saiyan 2 in person before, let alone two of them. Now the four Saiyans combined force Cell to unleash more of his power. They continue to land hits, and suddenly it feels like the power difference isn't insurmountable. Cell is forced to rely on his regeneration, something he's never done before. But this doesn't deter him. He actually begins smiling and laughing. Finally, a worthy battle. He decides it's time for him to go all out and starts by knocking away Goku, then Vegeta. Cell then shifts his focus to Bardock and Gine. He grabs Gine's tail, spinning her, sending her flying into Bardock. He then sends a massive ki explosion at them, and Bardock gets up and tries to resist it, but it's too much. It's just like on planet Vegeta, just like Frieza, all over again. Damn it! Just as he begins to lose all hope, the ball begins being pushed back as Gine gets up. She wasn't with him the last time, and it continues to move backwards towards Cell as Raditz joins the fray again. Goku and Vegeta attack Cell from the back, causing him to lose focus, allowing for the Saiyan family to counter his ki blast, hitting him with it. This isn't enough to destroy Cell, but it buys them time to regroup and gather their energy. Cell finally snaps as he blitzes, grabbing young Gohan. He holds up the child, the weakest Saiyan there, as he begins maniacally laughing. He begins taunting them, saying, he's killed adult Gohan. He's even killed a Gohan with one arm, but child Gohan, he's never had that pleasure before. He slowly and methodically squeezes Gohan's neck, and Gohan's last words are calling out to his father. Cell slowly squeezes, eventually snapping Gohan's neck and dropping his body in front of the Saiyans with a sickening thud. Goku's rage is palpable as he looks over at his son's corpse. He calls Cell a monster before lunging into him. His power begins skyrocketing as his eyes burn with the unshed tears. He ascends into a berserker state of Super Saiyan 2, and Bardock and Gine quickly join their son. Vegeta, Future Trunks, and Raditz look on in awe. Raditz looks at his nephew, the same one who carried him to safety, despite Raditz kidnapping and threatening him. He makes a decision and lunges in with his family. Goku, Bardock, Gine, and Raditz begin pouring it on Cell, hitting him from every single corner. Their rage is causing their limits to shatter. Gine uses her tail this time to grab Cell's neck as she launches him into Bardock. They continue assaulting him, and Cell's desperation peaks as he launches a massive Kamehameha at the Earth. The Saiyan family counter it with their own beams. Vegeta and Future Trunks, not ones to stand by, join in as well, and the Saiyans united finally overpower Cell and eradicate him, finally putting an end to the timeline-hopping android. Goku collapses over his son's corpse as Bulma and Future Bulma run outside with him, crying. Bardock, Gine, and Raditz watch as Goku breaks down, cradling Gohan. Even Vegeta softens seeing Goku break down like this. Bulma tells Goku to Dragon Balls. They're on the lookout. Piccolo gathered them before this. Gohan, he's not gone. Goku doesn't say anything as he launches off towards the lookout, and the others follow suit. They bring Gohan back to life, and Goku hugs his son, apologizing to him, saying he'll never let anything happen to him again. He then jokes, saying don't tell his mother he died. Gohan smiles as he looks at all of his family, Bardock, Gine, and even Raditz. Raditz is still so confused, but his demeanor softens as he realizes he has a second chance at life. He doesn't have to be the monster that Gero made him. He can be whatever he wants. For the first time, he's free, no longer bound to Vegeta, his pride, or Dr. Gero. They return back to Capsule Corps where Bulma and future Bulma work on androids 16, 17, and 18. They delete the programming Gero put in them and remove the bombs from their chests. Krillin still falls for Android 18, and when she wakes up, he tries to calm her down and explain what's happened. Raditz looks on, the other victims of Gero. They share a bond in their suffering, and now they're all free from his influence. They go off on their own to live their lives, but Raditz, he decides to stay behind. Future Bulma and present Bulma work on the time machines, as there's now 3 in the present timeline. They leave one for past Bulma just in case, and they calculate which future branch they were from. Past Bulma then suggests why don't they go to planet Namek and use their orbs to wish back Piccolo and Kami for the Earth to have Dragon Balls. Future Bulma tells her that the Namekians teleported away and she didn't have enough equipment to create a long-distance radar. She couldn't find them. Bulma then gives her future self everything she needs and more. With this new equipment, she'll easily be able to track down the Namekians. Their future suddenly doesn't seem as bleak. They bid their farewells, and future Bulma tells Vegeta to let her past self into his heart. It'll make him stronger and better than he ever thought. Trunks and his father exchange a nod of respect as they return back to their timeline. Vegeta silently vows to be better. Perhaps family isn't a weakness. He saw the strength of Kakarot's family. Perhaps he was wrong. Raditz approaches Goku and Gohan, and he apologizes for what he did. Goku tells his brother not to worry about it because in the end, when it counted, he helped them defeat Cell. Gohan also thanks his uncle as Raditz approaches Bardock and Gine. Gine touches his face and tells them that all that matters is that they're all together now, that somehow fate has made this possible, and Bardock knows it's because of the wish he made on the planet Cereal. So the Android and Cell saga ends right here, and during the time skip to Buu, a few important things are gonna happen. Bardock, Gine, and Raditz live in 2 small houses right near Goku and Chi-Chi's. The family gets together all the time, and everyone is so excited when Goten is born. Chi-Chi allows Gohan and Goten to train with their father, grandfather, and uncle as long as they finish their schoolwork first. Raditz's power is unreal. As an android, his energy is infinite, and he's easily able to spar with Goku and Bardock on his own. His power is very comparable to Broly's. And speaking of the Green Menace, Raditz and Broly form their own rivalry, with Raditz being an artificial powerhouse and Broly being a genetic one. They're able to go all out with each other, pushing each other to the max. Goku, Bardock, and Gine work on perfecting Super Saiyan 2 and looking beyond, while Vegeta eventually unlocks it alongside Gohan. Now Trunks and Goten are also mini powerhouses, having transformed into Super Saiyans as kids. Bardock is stunned at this. He never thought he'd see children achieve the form of legend. Now with our characters being so broken and there being so many, the Buu saga doesn't really make sense logically, and this is a problem I run into with a lot of my what-ifs. But I promise you the next episode is going to be worth it because we're going to cover the mini Buu saga as well as the God saga. But yeah, how do you guys think Beerus is going to react to this many Saiyans? And let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below, and don't forget to hit follow for more. Peace. Subscribe.